It sucks that I don't enjoy the clothes. And it's one of those, like, I know I've talked about it before, but it's just the fact that it really bothers me where I'm like, you obviously have it in game, like, the two different clothes sets. So why can't I just choose? Why can't I just, like, toggle between them or buy them or something like that, you know? What is with the cape? Do you see him freaking out? Okay, so this isn't actually a class I have to do anything with. I just have to pay attention. I wonder if we're gonna talk to Sebastian at some point since we got him detention. I mean, he's gonna get detention anyways because he was down there. But he mostly got it because of us.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention.
Because you know what, it'd be really easy.
Often be all you need to defeat the
just to have done like the tops as one thing and then the bottoms as a different thing. Because there's a lot of the girl tops that I like. It's the bottom half I doesn't like. So if I could just have picked to put on like pants with the top, like I like this top, and I don't mind the bottoms, but it's like I just don't like that it has the purse. Like you know, like I wish I could have chosen to have like trousers and stuff. Sweet.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl.
Yes.
I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
What was with the
appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time Turner?
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
I did, because you said it during our first lesson.
What does
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its
Secret
hazards.
Service!
Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You
have. Thank you.
Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Always. Sweet.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
That's a brave thing to say out here. The walls of yours.
Ooh. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I hear a little dingy ding. What's that? Woo! I will take that. Hope you don't mind. This seems to be the private quarters. Barton Bricks have an increased amount of activity outside of original shop hours. Participate in the wee hours of the night with subsistence delivery being made by shop's back entrance. Given that we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more arrows to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Is he too a spy like Snape was?
Revelio.
What is that that's dinging but not showing up? bad, but I don't think that's what's dinging. Nope, that's right. Haha. Were you dinging? Auroras compromise the Ministry's magical law and enforcement and protect the Wizarding World from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. These Aurora's badge belongs to Professor Sharp. No, so he was he's legit. Is that really what was dinging? I didn't think those dong. I don't think those were dingy donging before, were they? Well, it must have been because nothing else is dinging donging now. With a dinging and donging and donging and dinging. Class, welcome a new student.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of
I wonder
your
when they
own.
say that, like, is it just like
You never
1
know
point?
when you
Since he
might
didn't specifically
need
say
it.
how many points?
Please begin.
He's injured. His leg don't look good.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
We probably shouldn't be wearing these sleeves then. Can I stir too fast? Oh, we did something wrong, didn't we?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew.
Oh, we did it right.
Well done.
That's right, because we're
And
the
from what I hear
special
of your
one.
recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
What is with his beard? Why is he missing like parts?
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered
you
keeping me
probably
home
will.
from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion.
Thank
There are
you.
many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Wow, all these kids sound so excited to be here.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Okay, except for him.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Which will save you money. Because I don't know how they expect us to pay for stuff and we don't have
Professor
jobs.
Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their
Do we
first
know
try.
him? Like, I know this is
Well
the first
done.
time we meet, but his name sounds familiar. Didn't another,
I'm glad I was able to get
didn't
it right the
another
first
student
time.
talk
You must
about
simply
him?
have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is
my classes
fun, but
never
clever.
change, so
See you
yeah,
soon,
you'll
no doubt.
probably will see me, because all the students are the same thing. I don't think that was proper English, let alone a sentence that actually made sense.
What should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my... Finish your potion, and then...
And return to you. Yes. I thought, because there's stuff overhead, I thought you were going to say something else. Clearly I was wrong, and I've wasted both your time and mine. Which my time is more important, but, you know, that's neither here nor
Did
there.
I hear Professor Sharp say that you have
Hey, look, it's
permission to go
another
into his
Weasley.
office?
Why do you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly
Oh, they
creative.
are all
I'm
pranksters.
Garreth, by the way. Garreth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to
so
meet
many
you.
freckles.
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere.
That's because you're a
Listen,
troublemaker.
anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
Absolutely
I suspect
not.
that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Whooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission.
But if
Perhaps
it
you
goes
could grab it
missing,
for me.
he'll know it was me, because I'm the only one going into his office.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Whooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
If they're not that valuable, why... I don't want to, because it's going to get me in trouble, and I don't want to steal from him. But also, as a first playthrough, I should do everything I can. Ugh.
I'll bring you a Whooper feather.
Brilliant.
Also, if it's not that
Wait until
valuable,
you see what I'm brewing.
why
Hurry back
can't
to me
you
when you
get
have the
one
feather.
yourself once again? Why can't you go like buy it or something if it's not that valuable?
Remember, precision...
Why do you just have this on your desk? I already had those. Why is
Revelio.
that- Oh, I hope you didn't actually need that.
Head witch or wizard always has a few potions
This
on
isn't
hand.
Here's the
suspicious
Whooper
at
feather
all.
you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Oh, he's so gonna know, and I'm so gonna get in trouble.
Should you chop the didn't eat or crush it? The wrong answer could result
Okay,
in the
what am I-
unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
I'm doing this one, right? Yes. If it's gonna take this amount of time, you might as well give me mini games for me to do
and
with
now
it.
we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait,
So-
it's not supposed to... Ah!
Take a cover!
Gareth!
Whoa!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Yep. You're gonna know. You're not getting any more treats. I know that's what you really want. You really don't love me. You just want my treats. Well, you're not getting... my mouth. That was disgusting. You little dork. You little dork. That was right in my mouth. How dare you? Who knows where your tongue's been? Who knows where your tongue has been? Alright, time to confess. I immediately broke your trust after you gave it to me.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley
Like I said,
brew
he was
chaos.
gonna know.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Remember requirements. Let's go!
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your...
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
It was
Professor
not
Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Not likely with the Weasley around. Whoops, sorry, you were talking to me and I completely ignored you. Wait, is it this game again? I love this game! I hate the way I look, though. Why can't I have a cool outfit like my bro?
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class.
Yes! I wanted to do
Summoner's
this
Court
again.
isn't just
Yes,
a game.
yes.
It's a battle of skill. A
Yes,
test
yes,
of a
yes,
witch
yes,
or
yes.
wizard's mettle. What say?
What say me? I say very well.
Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
Oh, you're bouncing, Where you going? Alright, not bad. Let's see. Ooh, okay, I'll take it.
Akio.
Ooh. Oh, he did so good.
All in the wrist.
Alright, my go. Yes!
That was one for the ages. Akio.
Oh, yes, push my ball! Push it forward! Oh, shit, mine's... Okay, let's go over here so I don't hit his. I need mine in a good area. Stop!
I'll let you have that one. Well done.
Yes! Yes, high five! What are you doing? You're not getting any more. You already went over your limit.
Good luck.
I should have given you that last one. Y'all ain't teaming up on me.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing.
Y'all want out?
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Hey, it's me, Garreth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was.
Why
After
are
you
you
helped me
sneaking
with that
around?
fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
What a shocker. Shouldn't you be studying?
You and your
He is, in his
concoctions.
own
I don't know how you
unique
come up
way.
with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Yep.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Yeah, can't you buy
Couldn't
these?
you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
But you said it's not quick, though?
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
I'm doing this for the secret passage.
You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Okay, so... No, why am I hooked onto you? One-eyed witch. Yeah, that's what I want to do, and it seems to be close by, so I'm just gonna exit out of all the stuff and keep on going.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
Well, it's a good thing
one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Wicked. Now, what it is when you give me such a large area
to... like the right statue.
Oh, never mind.
What was the password?
What was the password? I think it was something like, Holy Duke, I'm still on your shit.
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Weasley? Would you like to answer any more questions? Oh. Can't destroy that, so right. Boom!
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken.
Leviosa.
Great. Don't you dare. How am I supposed to get over there? No?
I need to fix the lift before I can use it.
Oh, yeah, I am being stupid. That doesn't help, I can't hear. Okay, so... how do I assign? I want to assign this to... I guess that...
Repairer.
How long has it been broken, and are we really going to trust my spell to fix every little thing that needs to be fixed?
That seems to have done the trick.
Seems to, exactly. It seems to have done the trick. You don't know for sure. This could be death. Although I'm sure it's perfectly fine. I would assume that it's perfectly fine. So the fact is run down to begin with. How do you know this leads to Honeydukes? Anyways. Oh, does he have some more Mortal's map? Pippin, don't you even think about it. He's eyeing, I have a dream catcher above my bed and he's eyeing it because the feathers are blowing. And I have full confidence that he could reach up there if he truly wanted to.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
What about the castle? I was not listening. What about the castle? What'd you say? Castle this, castle that, blah 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 blah. Alrighty. Ew, spiderwebs. Grody. Wah! Is this what fire is for? Can I burn it away? A sign. Yeah! Oh, good, I can. Burn away! And hopefully, you know, giant spiders don't decide to try and eat me. I like how I just decided to explore where the spiders are. I'm just like, yeah, this is a good idea. There's no way this could go wrong. Oh wait, this is where it came from, isn't it? Yeah, it is, because this is the drop down. Ew, so I wasn't really exploring as in I went the right way the first time.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Let me trapped. Oh, well there's that. Hooey! Name's such an expert.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Same thing, and wah! Easy peasy lemon. Whoops. I need a fixer-rooney. No, this is our fixer-rooney. We're gonna put it like that.
Repair.
There we go, like that. And then we pull it up, because we're such a good student. Stop trying to fall off. I will not be responsible for your death. In any way, shape, or form.
Incendio.
Seriously, with all these spider webs and stuff, how does he even know where this is going?
One more to go and I'll make it across.
This seems like very unlikely that he would actually know this passage is here and that it should go where he says it goes. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Oh, was this where I'm supposed to go to begin with?
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
What?
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Well, I had to do the spell again because I didn't see what was getting stuck. Could you give me, like, 2 flippin' seconds, please? There we go.
Got it.
Because I'm such a good girl, living in a big old world. Why? They're all planning an attack. Hi, Toad, you want to be my pet? Pet, pet, pet.
This must be the way out.
Is it? How do you know for sure?
I need to find a way to open that gate.
Like fire and fire. I wonder if I should be taking a swim through that stuff.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
I thought this was supposed to empty into Honeyduke's cellar. Right? Don't mind me as I still shit from down here. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, and I'm sure you won't mind me popping up and being like, hey, from underneath the cellar.
Oh, sweet, here I come. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Garreth?
Enter the one in which passage. And, you know, hopefully no one is down here. Because, you know, someone comes down and then we're kind of like, what are you doing down here? And we're like, I don't know. How'd you get down here? I don't know. I'm lost and confused. I don't know how this world works.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Garreth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out.
Yeah, but do we really want to imagine? Don't mind me as I come out from this clearly one-way door. Oh, and just eat this. Don't mind me as I just eat this for, you know, without paying. Although maybe it's a free sample. We're gonna go with it as a free sample. I knew one was there. The delicious sweets, rumored to contain bigwood sticks, are small strawberry balls that, when consumed, will levitate only a few inches off the ground. That sounds cool. Can we do that? Man, if only eating actually did something in this game, it would be way cooler than wasting our time stopping to eat. Don't mind me as I come out here for no reason. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Oh, it's just right across the street. Hello, wardrobe. Would you happen to have anything more I would like?
New socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
No, I don't want new socks. Hi. What you doing?
Leviosa.
There has to be... That's not... You think I would know how to do this by now. Hello, give me my sticky stick. Stick! Give it to me, thank you. Maybe it's this? No?
Leviosa.
These are everywhere.
Revelio.
They are everywhere. I have to be able to do something with this. Okay, we put that one back there. We put that back there. And we do that one there.
Lumos. Incendio.
Don't mind us, I just completely light you on fire. Okay.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been
I
eating
would
chocolate
like
frogs,
to
please refrain
sell
from touching
this and sell this and sell this and itch this and sell this. And sell this 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 and sell. Not that. But sell this and not that.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them. Incredible.
Oh, can I say for a fee? He got me in trouble last time and he made me steal. Oh, fine.
Happy to help. Here you go.
Fine.
This is brilliant. Can't wait to get started.
Next time.
Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Just do it away from me. Okay? Okay? Can you do that for me? Just do it away from me. I was following this. How did I end up at him?
Students always frown. He should burn the castle down.
Incendio.
Really? Nothing?
Lumos.
Hello. Where's this? That is in the Great Hall. Oh, wait. Is that in here? What is in here?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Somewhere up here would be a little dude. Come on, little dude. Let's go push you back in your proper space. Ooh, coming back for that. I saw that page, but I gotta do this first. There you go, little buddy. Home, sweet home. Yes. Dun 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 dun. Thank you. The ceiling of the Great Hall has been witched to mimic the sky above the castle. So it's dark and gray out. What is this way? A loading screen. Ooh. Come here, you. I'll be taking it. Where am I? I wonder if we get a... Oh, what is it that he fights the Dementors off with? You know that, like, blue animal they get? I wonder if we get that. That'd be cool. Okay, keys, card away I still need to do. I'm gonna do... The main quest, though... Oh, is this above our house? Give me that! Oh, there's a key. Wait! Key, hold on!
Leviosa.
Key, where did you go?
Leviosa. Lumos. Incendio.
Ah, fire that doesn't go far. Shoot, where'd the key go?
Revelio.
Shoot muffins.
Incendio.
That work? How am I supposed to get that? That is unfair. Oh wait, can I grab it? There we go. Yay! Man, where'd the key go though? Did it go back up top? Does it reset? There's too many things for me to grab right away. Dang it.
Revelio.
Oh, there it is. Smack them! Dang it. You lied to me. That doesn't work. Sorry, it was reflex. You moved. I wanted to smack. Dang it. Come on, little key. Go in the hole, little key. Won't you pick up the phone, little key? Yes, that wasn't quite over. It was way past it, but that's fine. I will take that house, thank you. I need a lock. Oh man, when do I get to learn that? And what class would that be in, actually? Maybe something Sebastian will teach me.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Odd courtyard. Man, there's so many places I haven't been yet. Ooh! Hello.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
And how can it help you solve a murder?
Than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
How?
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge.
How does my book help you solve a
benefit from
murder?
this undertaking. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Yeah, how would the pages help her?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
Did your great niece ask you to
when
get
were
me?
You the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming AZKABAN when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think.
Both? Is there more than one mystery?
Soon, I hope.
Prisoner of love. Ow! I didn't know my pages had been used before. Hello, good sir. What would you be selling? Let me pet the cow. That's not a cow, but I still want to pet it.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
No.
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold
by your carnival.
And I am
not your
indeed
carnival,
here
by
to
your trailer.
sell. Now,
Cartridge.
for someone like
Carriage.
yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld pushed. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you.
Aye. Let me know if you see something you like.
Are you just more potions?
And what do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of
I didn't
death.
know there was a problem besides
I'm
I just broke into your
safe.
house.
But if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
The Grim.
The Grim, if you saw one, is an omen. Omens don't attack you, so I doubt an invisibility potion
It's
will
a
do
bad
you much
omen.
good.
It's a death.
I can see you don't
death
believe
omen?
me. Fine. Then my blood will be on your hands.
No,
Oh,
I'm
kindness
just not
in the
gonna help
youth
you.
of today.
What did you do today? You got a little bit crazy, haven't you?
Still in the market for an invisibility potion?
You've changed your mind?
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest finding somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe? Careful? Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well. Hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold, doesn't get me further.
Little nuts. Little nuts, so nuts, so nuts, so... Okay, I'm just gonna head straight there. Not really, because I'm gonna have to go fight these guys real quick, and then I'll head straight there. Well, maybe still not straight, because... Oh god, cause... Oh, there's spiders! There's spiders around! Going back to them? Oh, what? That's it! Do I get collect stuff from them? Or do I just get experience for fighting them? Well... Defeat an enemy with ancient magic. Why? I don't need to use ancient magic. What is that? Oh, that's a thingamabob. Can I climb up here? No, of course not. This isn't Zelda. You don't just get to climb. Oh wait, it'd probably help. It'd probably help if I followed the road, right? The road looked like it goes up there. And once again, who's getting distracted? This gal! Do I really care? No, not really. I'll take that.
Let's see
I'm
what's
sure
up your
nothing
sleeve this time, Merlin.
bad will happen if I take all this. Whoops, that's not at all the buttons I meant to push. Have you guys played?
Revelio.
I'm gonna have to go find them, aren't I? Have you guys played? Hello, brain, could you work?
Incendio.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just played it today with my brother because he got it for Christmas and he played it. And he's like, yo, you want to come play with me? And I'm like, yeah, of course I want to come play with you. It's really fun. I actually really like it. I like playing as Splinter. Is probably my favorite. I thought Donatello would be because he was always like my favorite in like the cartoons. But playing, I like Splinter a lot. Him and Raphael are probably my favorite. And then Mikey.
Incendio.
Okay. Oh, it's up there. How do I get up there?
Revelio.
Is there a way for me to climb up there? Man, why can't this be like Zelda and just let me climb? Is this another one where I need to wait until I have like a broom or a mount and I can just fly up there? Can I force my way up? Like Skyrim? No? Well, okay. Yes, I know I gave up very quickly, but instead of banging my head, I could just wait until I have a way to fly. Whee! Ooh, what are these symbols? Collect. Few witches or wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's infamous maze back to their rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Rune Blackwood. Born Rune Blackwood to a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Rune was misunderstood by his Muggle parents in an effort to fit in sought solace in the family trade, hedge trimming. He allegedly controlled the black thorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. The resentment only worsened upon young Aaron's introduction to Hogwarts, where he soared into Hufflepuff. It was Hogwarts that Aaron first met an Asherin Black, disowned by the Black family for her mother's dealings with Asherin Muggle father. The half-blood Artemis relationship with blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and ran her father for her husband at the same time. She did not fault Wood for his Muggle parentage, but rather considered him to an unwilling, innocent victim of Muggle impurity. Alright, let's find a fast travel.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now.
There we go.
Had by dark wizards he was.
So many side quests to do. Warning! Dark sightings. Be careful. Okay, well, let's talk to you. Who and what and where is missing?
Did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot, I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I'll do it. I volunteer as tribute.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Because he has power.
I can certainly look out for him.
Don't glare at me, Pippin. I will come over there.
You might speak to Claire first.
Yeah, that's right.
Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper. One that Claire knitted herself.
Woolly jumper?
Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak.
Revelio.
Why is nothing locked? It seems so weird now that nothing is locked here. Well, it's your fault. I'm just gonna steal all your shit. Give me that. Ooh, that looks so cool. Why must you slow me down just because I entered into another place?
This looks intriguing.
It does look intriguing, but I'm going to do this first.
Revelio. Lumos.
Is that what you meant looked intriguing?
Accio.
This looked intriguing? What looked intriguing? This part here?
Incendio.
I mean, it just looks like it got patched, honestly. And I'm finding all the gold. All the gold is mine. You shall not have a single cent. Ew, we got a statue for a room we don't even have yet. I want to know what you are. You are everywhere, and everywhere, and everywhere. Wearing your old black underwear.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Pumpkin Fizz is a fashionable pungent drink with a pumpkin flavor. It has yet to become as popular here as butterbeer, but one never hurts. Challenge unlocked. Your challenge has been upgraded. And we're going to go back. What a surprise. And it cut back in. Yay! And it cut back out. And then it comes back in. And then we push it all about.
Excuse me, Mrs. Sprottle. Any news on Bardolph Beaumont's disappearance?
Afraid not.
Oh.
I've spoken with Claire. Still worried sick about her brother. He was
Why
last seen
is
heading
this
towards the forest
vibrating?
with one of Victor Rookwood's lot.
Can you hear the way that's vibrating?
Revelio.
Weird. Something with her chest, I guess? I don't know, because it stopped now.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Okay, try to interact. It did nothing. But you mentioned Ranrock's loyalists.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes?
Do I know these names?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's
Oh,
disappearance.
that's how. I already talked to the other person.
Dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting
Man,
with
I'm
dark
old
magic near
and
the
I'm
edge of the
tired.
forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
How long has it been?
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him
And
down?
why is it a small jump?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I
I'm
knitted
not
for
an
him.
adult.
That's all I can recall.
Perhaps you should tell the authorities.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me
Why? I
almost
understand you don't
more
want to
than
feel
his
weak,
attempts
but
at
why is going to
mastering
your
dark
enemy the
magic.
plan here?
Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there.
What are the chances we find him alive and not like buried
What do
underneath
you
some
have for
rocks?
sale?
Or being like cornered by some...
Where are you? I'll not give up hope.
I don't know. I mean,
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace.
I said we need to do the potions and we need the ingredients, but bridge, candles. Okay.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Does she still have something to say? Oh.
I
She has a
couldn't help
quest
but
that's
overhear.
separate from the quest we just
Did
talked
you
about.
mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly.
Why
I'm
not?
Claire
They're
Beaumont, by the
people in
way.
power,
Nice to
and
meet
nobody's doing anything to stop
Ranrock
them.
and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless.
Losing steam, guys.
My brother Bardolph dared
One of
to
those where I
stand
want
up
to keep
to
playing,
them
but I'm losing
and ended
steam.
up in St.
Hit the
Mungo's.
back combo.
Simply at my wit's end.
What's it? There's so much talking in this game.
Why don't you simply
I really
leave the
just want to
area for
play,
now?
but I gotta get
Hogsfield
the
is my
info,
home.
so I know
Bardolph and I
which way
grew
to
up
go.
here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns,
But he
then we
won't,
shall decide what to do next.
because he's dead.
He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
Yep, he hasn't gone. Oh,
You
and
said
now I must go
Ranrock's
save
loyalists
him.
have set up camp here. Where precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day.
We heard
handpicking
about
herds
this
and
from
boots
another
for us.
quest,
When
from
a group
another
of
person,
Ranrock
and you
lot
as
appeared
well.
and demanded the harvest for themselves. Bardolph refused. In their anger, they held him against the rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge.
Guys, I don't sit well. I
worry he
don't
may be
sit
dabbling in magic that he will one
calmly
day regret.
well. Still well is what I meant to say. That's not what I said. I said I don't sit well, which, you know, is probably also true.
Loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them,
Where
I wouldn't want you to
my
risk injury
stress
or worse.
toys? That's
Please
what
be
I need
cautious.
to keep my hands occupied.
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Tip! There you go.
Seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Retirement isn't what I expected. I enjoy the luxury of time, of course, but I do miss the excitement of hunting magical fugitives. I know you're not supposed to admit that you actually enjoy the terminal assistant with the job, but how could you feel anything other than excitement when chasing a New York underbelly through a Muggle city, and then obliterating all the Muggles who saw you, or fighting a Darkwood plot to take over the Misty with an army of chest-chomp cabbages using only a bucket of bouncing bulbs? When the ministry finally makes all my old cases public, my neighbors will never look at me the same way again. Old Madame down the lane is the one who put that nasty brute so-and-so in AZKABAN. For now, I can merely insist at least I do something confidentially. I would hate to force my former colleagues into locking me away in AZKABAN. Not an appealing thought. Well, I suppose I should check my garden. The bills have been struggling this season. Okay. It's been some time since we heard from you. How are things in the ministry? We continue to think of you and hope that you're doing well. You'll be happy to know that we all made our peace with your decision to become an hour. As dangerous as it is, you must live your life and follow your path. You are doing it in the service of the Wizarding World. I'm proud to call you sister. I must inform you of something that you may find curious. It seems a troll has taken up residence in the train tunnel near town. The poor thing will certainly learn a tragic lesson about the former victory of motor cars. Okay. Yeah, we'll eat one of those. Oop, I just spilled a couple of those. I hope you don't mind. Excuse me while I check out your house and steal a couple of your letters and, you know, some coins and some biggie bops. I have a lot of time these days to reflect on my career. I wonder if good we did balanced out the mistakes we made along the way. Did we always catch our criminals? No. Did we sometimes put away the wrong person? It's possible. Is that a acceptable risk when it comes to preventing the well-being of the Wizarding World at large? I like to think so, but then again, I'm not an innocent witch murdered away in AZKABAN. If we were, then perhaps I should feel differently. It is a quandary without a solution, or at least not one that I am likely to solve. This is the problem with retirement. It leaves one with too much time to dwell upon bygone problems, but there's nothing that can be done about it. Oh, and my bell balls died. Oh, sad. I'm still drawing on my big hippical from the other day. I always made certain that I could defend my decision before the Wigmont should the need arise. I was required to do this on a rare occasion, and it was never a pleasant experience no matter how confident I was. Despite what some believe, the ministry is far from omit, and when I hung up my badge, I left behind quite a few unsolved cases. If I had all the time in the world, I doubt I could solve them. But should the opportunity arise to revisit one and correct the mistakes I made, I will certainly take it. That's the only way to rest easy about my career. Never hesitate to fix mistakes, especially if you are yours to begin with. I fear that in the haste to meet our justice, we may inconveniently become the vehicle for injustice. I fear especially for myself. I could be wrong, but I don't doubt it. And I'm through with gardening. I need a new hobby.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to AZKABAN. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect.
I thought they were talking about the study guide.
That Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to AZKABAN based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in AZKABAN, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you,
how can I help?
With a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Sure.
What a horrible story. Well, if you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
And then he was
I
headless?
have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
So he's still a ghost, but he's just, instead of resting, he's just wandering?
I'd like to know more about Anne.
I mean, I guess that's better than being stuck in one place.
Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in AZKABAN. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Even if we do, isn't it kind of late?
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Great, she's out of prison, right?
Apollonia
but also,
Anne threatened to
well, depending on how long she's been there, but if you're retired now,
family's power over certain people in the
it's
ministry,
been a lot of years since you put her in there.
Sealed her fate.
Very well, let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Whoa. Are we in the right place? Oh, yep, we'd be in the right place. Oh, they're so cool looking. Please tell me you know how to defend us. I mean, I'm assuming you would. Oh, she's got a little body! That's the spell. That's what I was wondering if we were gonna learn. I would love to learn that spell.
Keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place.
Kind of warned us before we
We'll be
went
out
here.
of here soon
Or, you
enough.
know, teach me
Now
the spell
follow me.
before we came here.
Do keep your wits about you.
Oh, I never thought I'd see the inside of AZKABAN for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
I mean...
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
Oh, well, thanks for your warning. Oh, I can't use any spells here? Well, I guess there's nothing for me to see then. I don't have spells, like, there's probably nothing for me to...
I cast Crucio on the lot of you.
A lot to pick up.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Me? I have a dark cloud over me?
Perhaps death, in all its mercy,
oh, this stuff.
approaches.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember,
I'm not sure we
Anne
want to
has
tell
been
the
here
school
a
that we're
long
doing
time.
this.
The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
That's what I said. If she's
you,
like this,
Anne?
isn't it a little late?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that...
Yeah, she's a grown woman now. If you put her in here when she was in Hogwarts, I mean...
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book.
Great.
That you
We
said
get
you
her
could send
out
me.
and...
the
what? She's on her own, no job, no house, no way to support herself.
The pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield.
Well, that was easy.
I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
So I say, why would a student be here by yourself?
What is it, Anne?
She's gonna grab you. How stupid can you be? What do you think she was going to do? Honestly, you put her in there.
The cave.
You used to be a special police.
I'll be all right once I get...
I mean, honestly, I saw that coming.
All right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Wow, what a surprise. The person you put away wanted a piece of you. Wow, what a surprise.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. I should investigate.
Get off the stupid rocks! Why? No. We are not climbing up. We are going this way. Are you more spiders? I want to collect things. Ooh. Ooh, what are you? Nothing good. Everyone must be struck with fire spells to make them vulnerable to other attacks. Well, it's a good thing I got equipped then, isn't it? Hi guys! Ow, okay, well, how about fire spell? There we go. We weren't close enough. Go, go, go! Bye-bye! I'm collecting skulls. I don't know what that says about me, that I must... Oh, of course it's locked. I must collect the skulls. I'm looking for souls. Looking for souls. Looking for souls. Ooh, I... Aren't you into a chicken?
I'm sure it'd be harder to kill a moon calf. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, 20's okay. I thought that was going to be harder for me to fight. Okay, there's still more. I want... Oh, but they're way down there now. I don't want to go that far looking for a fight. I mean, I want to do the challenges, but I'm assuming there'll be plenty enough enemies for me to do it with without having to specifically... Oh, hello, wolf. Oh, tell me I don't have to fight you. Be nice, wolf. Be nice, wolf. You're the one I don't want to attack. Hi, how are you? Oh, wait, that's... I was about to say, that's an attack I can't...
Let's play. Shall we? You never stood a chance.
I get too panicked because I'm trying to block and then I try to roll and I try to attack and then I try to remember what's what and then, you know, it just doesn't work out right. Boom! There we go. Finally a blocking I can do. Miss me! Miss me again!
Should have kept you
Dang
at
it!
distance.
Alright, it might be a little... No, I refuse to accept that I cannot beat these fools. Yeah. I just, you know, I just need a little help for my gear. Didn't I? I don't. Where them? Shoot! Nugget! Nugget! Nugget is very mad at you. Goodbye!
Someone messing about.
I don't want to turn into animal. Can I turn into an animal? Ooh, go, 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 go. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. No, I don't think I will. Goodbye! Oh, will you stop it with that red attack? Nope, okay. Swallow, roll.
My bite is
Ooh, you missed me! Okay. Get! Ouchie. Okay. Here, doggy. Oh, shit. Not that one, Are you dead? No? Okay. That was weird. Why couldn't I attack when they were whooped? Goodbye! Off the edge you go. Adios. See you later. Up so high.
This must be the place Anne told
like
me
a butterfly.
About. No one's been here for ages. Anne never found that clue.
No wonder Anne never found that clue. Why? Because we have to pull these out in a certain order and there's no way to know if you're doing it right or not?
Incendio!
Just give me. Okay, well, why that burns away. Don't know why you went there when I was trying to hit... No, I guess there's nothing there. I was trying to hit the cobwebs, but apparently there's no thing like a cobweb there. Ooh. More money for me. Okay, well, that's out.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
And my volume just went bye-bye.
No, that's not it.
Whoops, that's not the one. Oh wait, I can do this,
I
right?
never found that clue.
Yeah, to aim better. Oh wait, is it the same on both sides? Oh, I thought I had to pull them all out. Ew, that was a lot easier than I was trying to make it be.
That's done something.
How could Anne not figure that out? No wonder Anne didn't figure this out. My dearest Anne. Well done, you solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kinder spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There's no telling where it will lead us. I figured it on the pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard, P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I had gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Seppa said he went all by himself.
This looks
and how would she have known where to go if she never found... Hello.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well
I
done
thought you were supposed to be
indeed.
headless.
Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen
know he's
Thistlewood,
dead?
told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Not well.
She was imprisoned in AZKABAN for your murder.
Come on, audio.
I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What?
Hello?
AZKABAN.
Headphones, come on. Seriously?
I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently.
Gone to her.
On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it.
If you hadn't ran away and just checked to be sure, because it was behind the puzzle, maybe she didn't understand the puzzle. Seems like very common
I dropped
sense.
him in the cave the moment I was beheaded.
I mean, the first thing I would do is I would go to see if she got the note. And if she got the note, then I would go by myself. But if she didn't get the note, then guess what? Maybe she just talk to her.
I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Like the one that's blowing my cloak right now?
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things, Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Let's go! Except I didn't hear where we were supposed to go because my audio cut out and I didn't hear a thing. On the way we go to danger. On the way we go indeed. Where are you? Oh, don't. Ow! That hurt! That hurt! Ah! Ew, it's a tongue? Where is Chloe's? Up there. I'm like, where the heck am I being fought from? I was about to say, you better let me climb up so I can get to you. Poachers? Do these count as dark wizards still? Nope, yeah, they sure do.
Lumos.
Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Goodbye. I will take this for my trouble. Oh, you only had 2 coins on you? No wonder you're being a poacher. Does my health? No, but it's slowly going up. So I shall wait. Patiently. Forever and ever. My wand bathes for blood.
Potato! You're a big dodgy with your skills!
Goodbye!
I'm embarrassed for you!
Go over the wall, thank you. Okay, come on, come on, come on. It's so much easier to break with this. Open, yeah. Oops. Remember, there's another one. Excuse me, I'm trying to fight that one over there. Come on, come on. Sweet.
Your poaching days are over.
Goodbye, audio. See you later. Never come back. Such a loud snore. I don't even know if you guys can hear her, but she's so loud. Alright, do I get a chest for this, my troubles? Unforgettable 1. Is that a bad thing? A good thing? A something type of thing? Oh, these are the mushrooms.
Lumos.
Beware of caves. Ooh. Like a swirly deep dark cave that goes in circles. Is this... Oh. Well, I thought that'd be death. It would not. I actually didn't even mean to go in the first place. I really thought that was going to kill me. Let's see. Do I have enough gear space? I sure do. Cool. Just want to make sure. Scarf. Cool. Diving in. Plop, plop. Sweet. Alright. Cave taken care of. Alright, now let's go see if I can't find our little missing pages. Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. It's the wrong franchise, isn't it? Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum.
Here I am, as good as my...
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
We shall. Lead the way, my good sir.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore all those signs.
You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably
There's a
best I
spider,
leave you to
wasn't
it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Oh. Yep, hold on. Well, but these are such good spells. I was gonna do my other one, but I mean, if it gets too dark, then I'm gonna want to be able to see. Oh, crap! You left me alone with spiders! Why'd it have to be spiders? I want to try my other combat spell, but I feel like we need... I don't know. Okay, hold on. Wait, that's not the right one. This is the right one. I don't know if this will affect them. Oh yes, it does, a little bit. A little bit. Okay, go, 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 go. At least it affects them. Ooh, you stay away from me, you big giant bug. I do not like it. Do not like it. No, why'd it have to be spiders? Why'd it have to be spiders? Light you on fire! Goodbye! Follow the spiders. Why'd it have to be spiders? Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies? Let me guess. A spider bit your head off from behind, right? Well, we're certainly not going to find your body because it's probably been eaten.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Well, I mean, he wasn't really a thief, was he? If Peeves is the one that made the mess? I don't know, maybe he is. He doesn't seem like much of a thief to me. Oh, hi! There are a lot of people that want you. You want your stings? You want your feathers? You want your feathers, that's what they are. We get feathers from them. Okay, where are we going? It's dark and it's creepy and I can't see, and even though there's a bunch of signs, there should be some gates or something, or guards or something.
Something oddly
Why is this school built on the edge of a...
Such regal creatures, stags.
It's so cool. Why is this here? Why is this
just as
built
Jackdaw
on the site of a school? Why does school be on the built of this?
Intramuros.
Bird bath. Hidden walkway. Let's hope we don't lose our head, shall we? Whoa. You know what? This seems like a bad idea. We're gonna do it anyways, right?
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
Did he? Did he know I was gonna lead you here? Boom! I'll take that. Here by your safe health. Here by your safe health. Goodbye.
Risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
We are such a calm murderer. I mean, we are doing it in self-defense. And yes, I am choosing to believe we kill everyone we fight. I mean, probably not, because a good witch won't kill.
I wonder how big this place is.
I wonder how Jack learned about it in the first place. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
I apparently did it.
Impressive. That must be where this all leads.
I'm assuming there's a big bad we have to face. There's gotta be, right?
Didn't want casual visitors down here?
Well, no. If you go through all this trouble, why would you want people down here? Let's hope we don't need more spells. Oh, spiders, go away! You know what? I have this rule. If you leave me be, I leave you be. Whew! You know what? A spider on fire is way creepier than just a regular spider. Oh my god, this is too funny. Hello, chest. I would like you. Yeah, do not charge me. Thank you very much. That's not... I really wish you wouldn't just hook onto the one. I wish you would hit like the furthest unless I hooked onto the ones that are further away. I got the things, I got the things. Go, 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 go! Ah, shoot, come on. These should not be hitting me. Yeah, the running spider is way more creepier than just regular spiders. Sweet. There we go. Are you dead? I'm assuming you are, even though you haven't disappeared. Ew, I got some gloves.
Incendio.
Got anything? No. This will be something, though. Look. Ew, it's a hat, and it's so much more valuable than mine. Find the missing pages. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, going through here, going through here. Alrighty. Don't. Ooh, particularly want to go. Of course we can. Question is, can we get onto it somehow? I know this isn't the way the arrow's pointing, but why would I go the way the arrows is pointing when I have so much more stuff to see? I really wish that fire spell had more reach on it.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. But there's no sign of him.
Oh. Okay, that's stuck. You come here then. Okay, stand pages. Yeah, I can. Sent away to the pages, but ooh, I'm finding some stuff.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. So I might as well help myself to this.
Alright. So, sneaky, sneaky gear. Sneaky, sneaky gear. Alright. What other direction can I go in before I have to go find my pages? We got to flow and get everything and there's goods all around. Here, Spidey, Spidey, Spideys. Once again, wish I had just a little bit more of a reach on the fire spell there. A little bit more of a not a cool time. I wish I had less of a cool time.
If Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Yeah, but did he actually solve it?
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
I mean, because he's dead, right? So did he actually even come in here?
Revelio.
There we go. Whoa! That's cool. Oh, it's building us a little bridge. That's cool. That is so cool. So, I mean, am I heading the right, like, quest way? I mean, it looks like I'm still getting everything. I don't like it. Stupid tiny spiders. I don't like you. Not a single little bit. No, I don't like you. No, 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 no. I don't like you.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Well, didn't he say he didn't want to go into the place of his death? I mean, do you really expect him to show up? Besides.
Whew, it's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Besides. Oh, okay. Why don't you chill out a little bit there? Do we really want him in here with us? Because like you pointed out, he is a thief. And he did die, so... You know.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Again, what makes you think he was even in here? He could have died out there. Or he could have died before he even got to this portion of the cave. I mean... Climb up, thank you.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Incendio!
Okay, can I... Sit? I was trying to destroy those before they actually pop, but I don't think I can. Nope. Alright. Are you moving? Yep, those are moving. Are you actually coming to fight me though? Because that would be an entirely different other thing. I probably did not need to take that, to be honest. I think I panicked fashion much.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Where could he be? Why are you so worried? We're not here for him. We're here for Anne. In the Lost Pages. In Helen, I think was her name. Who cares where the dead guy is? That's a little mean, isn't it? Give me this. Well, not give me this. Pull me over this way is what I meant. Oh, come on, little spiders. Every time I fight one of you guys, I am that much closer to getting a new wardrobe. Bye-bye! Oh! Missed me! Oh my god. I'm probably not gonna like it when we get to a cutscene though. I hate when I have helmets on for cutscenes. Like if I took time to make my face, then I want to be able to see my face. That's when I love games that are like, in cutscenes, do you want to be wearing your helmet? It's like, no, I do not want to be wearing my helmet. Please and thank you, will you take it off so I may see my pretty little self when I speak? These are actually really fun puzzles. I really am enjoying this game. See, I got a little bit more mic. It is unfortunately running out of batteries though.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. Could you not say any other words besides the same three like over and over? Ooh, there's a chest over there. Oh, I messed up here. Woo! Fudge jaw. Let me have this.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
There's no sign of him. I thought he'd be interested in this loot. No skeleton in sight. I might as well help me this own stuff. Literally, say anything else, or better yet, don't say anything. It's okay. You don't need to speak all the time. Yuck.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders.
Almost.
These can't be what the
Not quite. Excuse you. Hey, I was in the middle of throwing something. You can back out. You can back off. You can back off. Oh, you thought you were going 100. I gotta get 40? But that's so many. Hi, boys. Are you ready to play? Goodbye. And goodbye. Oh, there's still more? Oh, it's just a little wee one. Goodbye. Don't you think you should have teleported down and run? Burn, baby, burn.
I can only imagine
Burn, baby, burn.
multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
I probably shouldn't have used those on those, but that is so much fun. I mean, what's the point of having ancient magic if you can't use it to smite your enemies right away without any hesitation, without any thought of battle? I mean, isn't that what it's there for? Ooh, there's a chest down there. I want it.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Not there, but where is the rest of my stuff? And once again, my volume has gone bye-bye.
I'll need to look around for the symbol.
Okay. So can I stand, where can I stand? Here, and can I go, well, if I could aim, can I do that? Oh, okay, I did have enough. Even me missing it over and over again. Sweet! Let me go! I was gonna say, let me run. I need to go find me some... he? Oh, no.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages.
Do you actually think you're going to find them?
Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is.
Oh, that's his
map
body?
that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Death. How did he... Something killed him. Excuse you, can you not? Sit down! I hit my shield button. You little... No, do the one closest to us. There's one right here. Thank you.
Expelliarmus ought to disarm you brutes.
There you go. Is that what you wanted? You want me to play it your way? Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. And take a little choo-choo. Or I guess a drinky drink, because it's not a chew, it's a drink. Whoa! Hey buddy, sit your butt down! Yep. Come alive, come on, let's go. Please one at a time though, because I'm assuming you're going to be super hard. Or not. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, fire! I don't think that would actually work since he's in the suits. But then again, maybe I can do it hard enough to where it kind of like melts him. Alright, who's next? Oh, both at once, huh? Well, that's fine, you cheaters. Bye-bye! I love having agent magic, even though it's so, like, cheating. Of course, I'm not close enough for that. Jump back, jump back, jump back! And eat fire! There we go. Okay.
That's unnerving. What's happening?
It's just another portal, isn't it? Alright, but before I go through there...
In Gringotts and the restricted section.
I thought she was about to say, I've never seen this before. I'm like, yes you have!
Velio.
Oh wait. This. Yeah, see, I didn't have to do anything. So I wonder if that other ruin, if it's just like... If I wasn't supposed to discover it yet or something.
Where am I?
That's a good question. Where are we?
The room is starting to flood.
The door is right
How am I being protected?
there.
What sort of magic is this?
I have a bubble? I mean, I wanted to do underwater stuff, but I didn't think I was going to after the last time.
Magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
I was supposed to say, are we going through the door?
What is this place?
Weird. Hello? Got to stay in a suit of armor. Are they portals? Oh,
can it be?
Portraits. Hello. Excuse me while I take off this armor real quick.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic.
So, are all these
We can
portraits for the
access
other ones?
expressions of
teachers,
magic
I mean?
that few others can. Opportunities will
Where are they?
arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
You're not going to tell me anything
The
without the
statues
book,
and
are you?
carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say
Because
that
you
your
don't have the
presence
book.
here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall
We don't
speak
have
again
access to
once
it
the
because we
book
gave it
is
to the
in place.
professor, which I was against, but you know, it wasn't my choice. Talents +1. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend and a talent in your field guide. You have earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat power, stealth, or more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once. Once the number of talents you require will be limited. Return here often to see what new and powerful choice awaits you. Core Dark Arts spells. This talent helps you improve your spell casting, builds you with the dark arts, improve your overall efficiency, sneaking around, and potions. Okay. That is all the points I have. Sweet. Alright, I guess we're out of here. Talent for spending, heck yeah. Exit. Cool. Oh my god, is that what time it is?
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
What are you up to now?
Well, you better hope we can actually get it, because Professor Figs has it and he doesn't seem to be around, so hopefully we're able to get it from him.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Is that page? Yeah, it is. You get back here. Alright, cool. Sweet. But for now, I'm gonna leave this episode here because I played for 3 hours. 3 hours, not 6. 3. So yeah, we got a good chunk done. We got a lot of gear. Got a lot of main story. And it's going in a good place. I can't wait to see more. But yeah, like, we're only at 50% of all like the challenges and stuff. Combat, this. Like, we have so much more stuff still to do. So I'm really excited to keep on playing this. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.